What's up, guys? I'm here with Devin. He's from Utah. He's 22 years old, if I'm not mistaken. I started working with Devin about like 2 or 3 months ago. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
Right now, we're on our client retreat. Devin came to me and he already had a few clients. I think, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, he had 4 clients
Yeah.
when he first came to me. And now he has about how many clients?
I have 6 clients now.
Okay, now he has 6 clients. One really cool thing that Devin has done, which we'll get into, is he hasn't done SMMA as everyone else inside of my mentorship. He's really taken a different approach to it, and that's why I want to make this video with him. So yeah, how are you doing, man?
I'm great, man. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful view, as you can see.
Yep.
Super excited to be out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, when I first found you, I was sitting around 4 clients. I was not doing social media advertising.
Yep.
So once I found you, you guys helped me set up how to run ads for all my clients, and some of them were really happy with the results.
Yeah.
And that's how I was able to get my 2 other clients, was referrals off
Yeah.
of my results from
And
campaigns.
how do you get your clients? So how did you get all these 6 clients?
Yeah, so my very, very first client, I did everything for free. I was posting on his social medias, built his website, everything 100% for free. He invited me to a home show. And so I went in person. I had a VIP pass at this home show. And I was just walking up to all the booths being like, hey, do you guys want help with your digital presence? It didn't start as marketing. And then from there, I got another client, and that client was my painting client. And he's referred me to 2 other clients, and I kind of just work my network and referrals to get clients. I've never ran ads like you were saying, and it's going great.
You've never even like cold call, I believe. I believe you've just walked into businesses around your local area.
Yeah.
Why, and how did you just tell yourself like, all right, fuck it, let me just go do this?
I'm a big, I'm a figure it out myself.
Yeah.
And a pretty funny thing when I first found you guys is when you guys got inside my agency and saw the systems I had, everything was chopped. It was so bad. You guys were roasting the shit out of me. Like, how is this guy making money? And for me, I just make it work. And just kind of made it work. You guys have helped me build much better systems and really set the ground to scale. And I'm excited for 2025 because I think it's the year I pop off.
I think so as well. Definitely. If you can already sign 6 clients off of just your word of mouth network, and I don't think enough people do this, if you don't mind, I'm going to highlight it, is what Devin does great is he just walks into businesses. He just walks in and he pitches them. Unlike most of you guys, he's not scared to just walk up to businesses and go, hey, look, this is what I do, this is what I offer. When he first started, he sold websites, kind of, and he still does that to this day.
Yeah.
But he just keeps on upselling clients. Tell them a little bit more. What's your process from signing a client to getting those? Because you have pretty big retainers. So
Right.
what's that process looking like?
So once I get a client kind of in my funnel, in my system, and onboarded, once I have the website, the trust has been built, and I've only ever churned one client, and it was that first client that I was working for free.
Yeah.
So once I started making money, I went up to him. I was like, hey, man, I'm starting to make money in this. Do you want to pay me? And he was like, no. I was like, okay, no worries. Took his website down and then was able to build off of my other clients and my other relationships. But the big thing for me is just retention. I think that's my biggest strength is once I have the websites, once I've built the trust, I've even had clients come up to me and be like, your Google review automations were great. Our Google page looks awesome. What else can you do? What else?
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I got to social media marketing and found you guys, is I was just looking for the next thing that I could offer my clients, and was able to upsell them on everything.
Mean, if you start with a website or something and you get in there, I believe you do like a 2K setup fee.
Yeah, 2K setup.
2K setup, then 500 a month, right, for the website?
Yep.
Okay, so 2K setup fee, 500 a month. Then he adds on to their like Google reviews. Then he adds on to their like Facebook ads, Google ads, SEO.
Yeah.
Everything. A client can become like a 3, 4, or 5K client out of nowhere. So then you don't need that many clients to hit those 20, 30K months.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So it's really, really good. No. And what I really like about Devin is that, for example, like I said before, he's just going to go in and he's just going to do it. So that's one thing that I want to tell you guys. What is your 2025 goal with the agency? So now you had 6 clients. What do you want to reach?
I want to probably double that within the next 3 months is my plan. And I'm going to go crazy with some outreach. I have some ideas on new ways to get people into my system at the start. Start at lower tickets just because it's what's worked for me in the past, and then slowly upsell everyone to kind of take over their digital presence and just be the marketing guy that's doing the job of what 4 or 5 employees can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm able to leverage that and raise those retainers.
I
So,
even think you're shooting low.
yeah,
Yeah.
on double.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On double, I think you get like triple or 4x it, to be honest. Because right now you're gonna start running ads for yourself because you weren't on closing calls, like you weren't like outreaching or
yeah,
doing anything like that. You were just working your network, working your local town.
right.
So I think you can do way more.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do ads now, or how are you gonna get more clients? What's your plan on getting more clients?
I'm going to start doing some ads.
Yeah.
I want to run ads for Google review automations
Really
just
good.
because it takes very little time to set up. It's plug
Yeah.
and play for new clients, and for me, it's once you deliver on one service, I think you have the trust, and people
Yeah.
start asking you, what else?
Yeah.
What else? This kid, he's getting me 10 new Google reviews for my month, and then what else can this guy do? And I just kind of use that to grow.
Yeah, it's really good. It's
Yeah.
really good. What kind of why? Well, really and truly, the question I want to ask is, what did you think of my mentorship? Now, with you, is a little bit different, right? Because we talked about this before making this video. With you, it's completely different. We haven't yet really gotten to that peak
Yeah.
of that complete one-on-one. Like I've just helped you build out a little bit of systems. Time has helped you build out a little bit of systems
Yeah.
and all of this. What did you think of our mentorship? And you're still inside of it, but what's your thoughts?
I think the biggest thing for me and where I see the most value is just the advantages of being around like-minded individuals. Like
Sure.
this trip right now. I may not be super locked in and working every day, taking a little bit of a break, but the inspiration and the ideas that I'm having after talking with everyone and seeing
Yeah.
what everyone else is doing, I'm really excited to just get back home to my computer and really
Yeah.
just blow up.
Yeah, no, I agree. I have the same thing. I was telling you when we were a little bit fucked up the other night.
Yeah.
That happened. But I was telling you how much I appreciated you guys and the conversations that we're having throughout the whole entire week is like conversations that you wouldn't have at home. And
Right.
I know before this trip, you were telling me like, oh, I'm just excited really and truly like for the trip. Yeah, but it's more for the conversations or seeing other people doing their things.
Right. Yeah.
Or being around that sort of mindset that you don't have at home.
Right.
Right. So that's one of the biggest parts. Of course, it's biased towards myself, but that's one of the biggest parts of being in a group. Right.
Yeah, I
Do you,
agree.
do you regret it, or do you like it, or
I like it a lot. I mean, for me, I'm sure a lot of people watching this are surrounded by their friends who are very complacent with the lives that they have
yeah,
and the career paths that they're taking. And, they have those 9 to 5 lives. And for some people, like, that's the life and they should stick with it. But for me, like, I ask for more. I want more.
Yeah.
And so it's really, really valuable for me to be around other people who
Yeah.
also want more, who also want to do big things.
do you mind if I tell him about the roofing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I didn't tell you guys this at the start, but when he said 9 to 5, it made me think of something. Devin works kind of,
Yeah.
a 9 to 5, let's say, but it's
Yeah.
not a casual 9 to 5. He works a sales job at a roofing company. He makes more money than most of your guys' SMAs with it,
Yeah.
but it just shows that there's more in life, right? Some people are going to be complacent with making maybe 10, 15 grand per month at a 9 to 5,
Yeah.
which I think is the case for yourself. And you said, well, I'm not going to be happy with this. I'm not going to be complacent. There is way more to get. There is way
Yeah.
more to do in life.
100%.
And I really appreciate that. Like,
Yeah.
you sometimes even open up my eyes, to be honest. In like, okay, look, you can do multiple things at once. You can just go out and print money in a different
Yeah.
way than the rest of us.
Right. And the way I view it is I still think I'm very young and I'm just getting started. And
Yeah.
like this chapter of my life is really just stacking as many skills as possible.
Yeah.
So like when I first started roofing, I was knocking doors, getting phone numbers, putting them in my phone and kind of
Yeah.
keeping track of leads that way. And I started my agency in that first year of when I was doing my sales job for roofing. And this second year of roofing, I was able to use the skills of Go High Level.
Yeah.
I use Go High Level CRM to help with all of my sales jobs. So this past year, I barely knocked doors. And what I would do is just use the CRM to run automations on follow-up and
Yeah.
ask for referrals. And just the more skills that you're able to stack at a younger age, I think you
For
just
sure.
set yourself up and you're able to do things that most people don't really think about or don't even think is possible.
For sure. And
So.
it goes back to this whole conversation.
Yeah.
Is you're just goaded at just doing what needs to be done.
Just do it, man.
And yeah, that's the best advice that I can give to anyone.
Yeah. I had a thought while we were snowboarding the other day. So normally you're the one consulting me, right? And I've been trying to teach you how to snowboard. I can give you the step by step on, oh, you turn like this,
Yeah.
you do this, and then once you can do this turn, then you can do that turn, and kind of just the roadmap of snowboarding. I feel like you guys have done a really good job lining that out in the SMMA, but
Yeah.
the same thing goes. Like, someone can tell you exactly what to do and how to get there, but until you take action for yourself and learn it for yourself, you'll never truly get to the point that you're trying to get to.
100%.
So I think it's the same mindset. Just do it. Just do it.
I can relate, man. I
Yeah.
can relate. I couldn't go down the slopes. It was like really hard for me, but I think it was just like a mental block as well. And that's the same. It comes back to business.
Yeah.
It's you just got to do it.
Right.
And then once you've done it, you've done it. And then you'll be happy that you did do it because then you're succeeding.
Yeah. And some people are mental blocked by, oh, what if I fail? What if this client, what if I mess up? What if
Yeah.
I ruin the relationship here? And I think you'll always have another chance. And until you start taking the chances and the opportunities that are right in front of you, you won't learn and you won't grow.
100%, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Being surrounded by a bunch of killers that are doing the same thing, we're all learning, and I'm excited to see where we go.
Yeah, I'm excited as well, man. Thank you very much. Do you have any last words? Anything you want to say? Any last words for this video?
Join the mentorship. It's a bunch of sick cunts.
Sick cunts.
Sick cunts.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you, man.